the players can get that 1 point in fairly effectively, which I think is what they've gone for.
They've gone for that 1 point score, but it looks like they have missed, and that we see time and time again. You know, players going for 1 point scores and they miss, and it looks like they're going to have a counter attempt. Is TCM? They're going to bring this one straight up to Eskies. Looks like Gunshi has a ton of players out there on Snow. He's going to be challenged by one from up top. Jerd over on that side of the map. Shane should be able to just get one. He's going to toss it, and it is wide right. And that is why you want to work on your 1 point throws.
Oh, I think someone tried to reset it there and missed. They are going to reset it now. Shane's still in a dangerous position, though. If his teammates can get the relay onto this ball, Shane picks up two. They've got to go back. You can actually see them on the wrong side of the map.
Yeah, they have slayed out so far that they're spotting Barrage actually at the drone spawn. So they're going to have to rotate back a little bit. And, you know, Shane playing extremely good so far today. You know, 4-2. Usually not a lot of slaying out of Shane. Usually, you know, really OBJ mania. But in the 3 games we've had so far, he's definitely put up numbers in the kills department.
Going on board with Aegon. Now, this is almost a scoring position. He just has to get the first right. He should be able to put it in for one if he wants one. I think he might be going for the 2. He's got enough teammates with him to make this happen. He's got underneath. He's going to have a player right there. He is going to slip through, but just gets taken down. Jerd will grab it. Jerd decides to reset.
Oh, it's amazing that he even made it that far with the drone. Didn't think he was going to be able to make it that far, but Gunshi, he's going to be working his way over towards purple. He's going to try and get on top of one of these buildings, cause some chaos for that drone spawn carrier. And, you know, the drone still in control for Barrage. I feel like they've controlled the drone spawn better than TCM, but it looks like Shane able to get away, not able to get that 1 point throw, but still has two teammates there in support.
Takes the run up.
Should be able to just take that jump and throw, and it is Jordan. He is going to miss as well. So far, we have 3 shots, everybody with a miss.
Yeah, Jerd took the run up. He did the usual sprint, slide, jump, burst, and then throw. Just wasn't able to connect. You had to hit that timing perfectly to get the distance on that drone.
But those are shots that you have to hit.
Yeah.
You know, against, I know some of the best teams in the world. You know, some of the teams in North America, some of the teams like Epsilon. You know, those players are going to hit those shots. You're going to win uplink games consistently against them. You're going to have to hit those.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, TCM had a few opportunities here and missed. But it's still 0-0. This is a low-scoring game at the moment. Neither team able to really put it home.
Yeah, neither team able to make anything happen. You know, you see TCM, they're probably winning in the kill department right now, but they need to get that drone control. They're able to get it right now, and they have players in elbow trying to work towards Snow. They have everybody alive. They need to convert a point here, whether it's a 1.4 or 2 point score. It looks like they're going to be dominating the kill feed. That's 2 kills in for TCM. There's another one in as well. So they're going to be able to get a 2 point score here, I believe, and it's going to be Shane. He's going to dunk that one in, and they're going to go up 2-0 here, but only a minute 40 left.
You can see them already going back to green. Desperately trying to keep this out of their hands there. Jerd gets a kill. That was a big kill because Cromwell was in a position to run that away. But however, Jerd's got it again here. We could see another score. He has a teammate with him, and they're cleaning out Bio at the same time. He could have an almost clear run. Jerd just starts to back off as his teammate goes down. We're looking to get this here. He might even go for a safe one. You know, he's decided to try and juke them out. Is he going to go for it now? It should be he is going to go for the 1, and he's going to get it in.
That is some great movement right there out of Jerd, able to juke a player out over by that yellow building elbow area and able to put in a 1 point score. You know, TCM up 3-0 right now, and you know, Barrage, they've had the drone, I feel like, more than TCM, but they just haven't been able to convert anything with it. I feel like they get it, and they maybe try and wrap it. They play a little bit too slow with it. Don't have any teammates in position to make any plays, as you see Jerd picking up another amazing kill at 16-9 here in the first half. But TCM on the hunt, trying to get another score.
Yeah, I think one of the key things there for Jerd in that entire movement base that he actually had was you could see him reacting to his teammate's call. His teammate went down, it was called out, he backed off. His teammate went down again, he tried to juke out. And that's the kind of the showing of a top team that, no, even in death, your teammate's going to help you get through that team.
Right, and even when he could have tried to go for 2, he ended up settling for that 1 point throw. So definitely we see a lot of players, they make that mistake of trying to force those 2 point scores when they can get 1, but trying to bring it through mid-bio here, it's going to be pretty difficult. And that player is actually going to get taken out. It looks like Moose, the last one alive in that mid-bio area. They're going to try and bring it through ice. They may be able to get a 1 point throw here. Can go on with Shane. Shane, he's going to just jump and throw that one in. Very nice play from Shane. Able to connect with that 1 point score this time as opposed to missing. And it's going to be TCM at the half up 6-0.
Slow start for both teams on the scoreboard, but TCM last minute and a half, they managed to come alive and start connecting together and get it through. Can have a look at the scoreboard there, X, as well. You can see 19-11 for Jerd, Moose 15-9. Gunshi 13-8, slaying heavily in TCM's favour. And they just started getting waves of kills, and they were cleaning out bio and just allowing their teammates to get through.
Right, they did a fantastic job of that. And then on the flip side, for Barrage to come back, they did a nice job of controlling the drone spawn area. They need to actually slay past that, though. And pretty much that's the only kills they've gotten over in that drone spawn area. And you're going to need Aegon to play much better here in the second half. 6-15, 6-16, not off to a good start here.
No, I was just seeing exactly what he was doing there, and it just looks like he's losing a few of these gunfights, 50-50. Trauma is going to pick one up, though, and this is a good advantage now for the team of Barrage. Mover is going to have that. I'm going to switch on board with him. His teammates are desperately shielding him, pushing it out. He doesn't manage to get out of bio, and that ball will stay there.
No, and Jerd is going to pick up a second one there, so he's going to be able to pick up that drone. Looks like they're going to work towards this green plat, and they should be able to get at least a 1-point score. He's going to have one teammate in front of him. Probably would have got 2 right there, but Jerd opting for the safer of the 2 plays, throwing that one in for 1, knowing, they don't need 2-point scores. This point set was 6-0, now 7-0. They just need to keep tacking on these points, keep extending the lead, because then it's going to force Barrage to play a little bit more desperate. It's going to be easier to get 2-point scores.
Yeah, I think Jerd just does what he wants.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But still on board with him now. He hasn't done in a little while since actually converting that, and we are seeing him. He's going to challenge the drone spawn now, looking for a player coming down. Picks up one as well. Teammates flooding in with him, and they have managed to clean it out. Jerd will be in control of drone once more. Goes up top green. He's looking where he can push now. There is going to be a player challenging him. Down he goes. We're going to go on board with Moose.
But still, there's 2 players over in the area of the drone for TCM. Moose, he should be able to pick up 1, not able to do so. So drone control should go in favor of Barrage as Maze takes out 1. He's going to try and bring this one in through purple. He's actually going to just try and play it, but actually banks it off of the small crane railing right there. It's going to be very interesting who can win this gun battle. Trauma able to win that. If he doesn't win that one, it could spell trouble for this Barrage team.
It can do as well, exactly as you were saying there, X. Now, Moose, you can see, is trying to just hold here, waiting for people to come from red. A player has slipped behind him. Those teammates should be able to pick that up. If Moose can get a kill here, it will be very, very big. He has given his teammates enough room. That's going to be 9. They now need to think about cutting back.
Yeah, you thought about going back, but Shane able to put in that 2-point score, and this one definitely looks out of reach for Barrage. I mean, 9-0. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left there. I know struggling in the kills department. I think that's what's really separating these teams. Not able to just pick up those kills as Barrage and Respawn.
You know what, I was speaking to TCM before the game, just before they came into the stage, and I was saying, hey, you guys confident? They said, we're going to put this down quickly. This is it. We've come here, we're going to prove a point. They're going down very, very fast, and we're moving on with the tournament.
No, this is definitely their intent. I mean, they didn't want to play any games with this Barrage team. They definitely wanted to come out and win this one fairly easily in a big fashion. They're definitely putting on a show here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, up 9-0. I mean, Jerd and Moose really putting on a show here. Moose at 23 and 15, Jerd 25 and 16, just really lighting it up in the kills department.
Yeah, and this team's no slacker either. Like I said, the Majors qualified for the last 2 championships. Yeah. It's not going to be the easiest run over, and there's always that factor of it's on the day gaming. Call of Duty is always on the day. You cannot beat any team until you've beaten them on the day.
It's who's the best that weekend.
Yeah.
That's why you got to be consistent. That's why I know a lot of players, when they search for teammates and new teammates, they just want the players who are going to show up, be consistent. You talking, Gunshi being one of those players, just having a typical Gunshi game. 2 uplinks, 18 and 15. Always, Gunshi's the player that's never going to lose you a game. He's one of those consistent players in Call of Duty.
Amaze is going to have the ball here. Can they at least get a consolation score? That's what I would like to see them do, at least trying to get through the TCM. But TCM just continually are dominating this map.
Well, they have nobody set up on drone side of the map. You see, over by the drone, it's all blue arrows. There's not one red arrow over there.
I was wondering why Aegon there was going through red. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me when you can't get drone control.
No, and they're putting a ton of pressure on the opposite side of the drone. They're having players all over there, and it's going to be 10-0 here. A minute to go. This one is definitely going to TCM.
Yeah, it is. As I said, it's been quite one-sided, this uplink. I didn't expect it to be this kind of separate from the two. I thought it would be a little bit more of a battle.
Yeah, I thought Barrage got off to a pretty nice start. They had a ton of control of the drone off the break. They were playing even with TCM, and then about halfway through that first half, things started to really take a turn for the worse. TCM started to put more pressure on drone side, started to get a little bit more control. Then once they got control, it was kind of all downhill for Barrage from there.
You got players picking that well. I mean, Trauma should have had that kill we just saw on your screen. And somehow, even though they got the first bullet in, he still lost.
Yeah, and it's going to be Shane throwing in another 1-point toss. So after missing the first 2 on the flip side, Shane coming back, redeeming himself with 2 pretty nice throws here to put them up 11-0. And TCM really looking strong here. When I came over, I fully expected Epsilon to be the stronger of the 2 teams, but TCM definitely showing why they deserve to be up there with Epsilon.
Okay, well, this is fairly obvious. We thought this here. I mean, if you look before this game, 3-0 was the kind of the accepted score.
Yes.
And it didn't disappoint. And it's sad to say that. I mean, you don't want to ever put a team and go, it'll be a walkover. But when you're talking about the best teams in Europe and, you're talking about the fact that these are first seed, it's going to happen.
If they wanted